Alan, perseverance paid off in the end.
Yeah, it was nice for her to go our way for the change. It was really frustrating watching the game because I thought we were well on top, created numerous opportunities and we weren't taking them. And the run that we've been on previous to this, you always had that in the back of your mind that it would go against you. The Kettering game, the Kiddie game, where you end up losing the games 1-0, and even the Guiseley game. And when you see Reedy coming on, you just think, oh no, here it comes. But I've got to give the lads credit. Obviously I changed the two midfielders again because we've got a game on Tuesday, and that was in my mind. But bringing Purves and Wheat in, done exceptionally well, and I just thought it was never going to come, to be honest. But bringing Will on them dynamic runs, what he does, where he just breaks lines, gets his shot off, comes off Cam's knee, hits a bar, and then Jake Lawler's there to tap it in. It was always going to take one of them scruffy goals to win that game today, I think, after first 20 minutes when we were so much on top.
Yeah. We had some great approach play, didn't we? Switching the ball from left to right and trying to get the forwards in, but we couldn't quite create enough chances in front of goal, could we?
No, I thought first off Jack's got to score. You know, I mean, that should be a goal. Tyrone has a good chance, and I just thought it was a blatant penalty on Tyrone as well in the first half, where the keeper's come through the back of Tyrone. Anywhere on the pitch, that's a free kick if a player does that. So how's that not a foul when Tyrone's got to head it? The keeper's barged him from the back, and he gives a goal kick. So he doesn't get a touch of the ball. So that's a bit that I couldn't understand. So, and I think there was another one, Jack, in the second half there. We could have had a penalty there, and you just think it was going to be one of them days. But I've got to give the lads credit. We changed it up again. Brought Cam on, brought Will on, brought Cass on, and we got just rewarded.
Sadly, there was a medical episode. Did you think that upset things for you on the field there? Lost a bit of momentum?
We've just got to hope that the fella's all right. That's the main thing. As long as he's all right, that we weren't really bothered. We're in the changing room. We weren't even sure if we're going to come back out or not, which seems to be happening a regular occurrence at the minute at football games. But fingers crossed he's good, and best wishes to his family. But it did put us off because I thought we were right on the front foot straight from half time. Again, we had lots of energy, breaking the lines, lots of chances, not clear cut chances, but opportunities getting beyond them, and then we're on the ropes at that time. And I think us coming off the pitch did unsettle everyone, and it just evened the game out a little bit.
You brought on Cameron Thompson. What did you make of his debut?
He done
a couple of good runs there.
Exactly what I asked of him. Ran him behind. It would have been harsh to start him today because he doesn't even know the lads. He just turned up on Thursday, one training session. He hadn't even seen how we played, what kind of opposition he's against. So I thought some of the movement from the kid was really good. He looked lively, running in behind, exactly what I was after, and he wasn't afraid to put himself about. So involved in the goal. So I think he's had a really good impact, and hopefully he's given us food for thought for Tuesday.
Yeah, York City on Tuesday night, who were also going for the playoffs. They've got a couple of games in hand on us. It's going to be a good one, isn't it? Let's offer a big download following.
Yeah, fans make a difference for us, because I think them will have a few there because they're on a good run themselves, and we'll need our backing down there. That's a certainty, but it'll be a better pitch than what we'll see here. That's a certainty, because it's like a farmer's field out there at the minute. But hopefully we're allowed to play our football, but we'll have to earn the right to play that football. I'll have a few decisions to make on selections. We'll see how Big Dave Wheater is, who I thought was outstanding again today. He's just like a Rolls Royce. I thought he was fantastic. Alex Purver, fantastic again today. Jake Lawler, we just never looked in any danger, but I still think we switched off for that one moment and them had that chance, and that could have cost us. And them's the things that we've got to just nip in the bud. But I say 4 weeks ago that would have probably went the other way, and this is what happens in football. It changes so quickly. But when you're on one of these runs, you've just got to keep that momentum, and you've got to try and keep that dressing room happy, taking people out, swapping them around, and everyone's got to buy into it.
And let's just hope it works again on Tuesday night down at York and go 6 unbeaten.
Yeah, well, as I say, I've said it from the off, I'm not scared of anyone in this league. There's no one that's really I've looked at and thought, run away. But you look at Gateshead, they're flying, absolutely flying. Fair play to them. They play the right way as well, which is great. But I haven't seen anyone else that is tore us apart. So we've got to believe in ourselves. Like I've said to you, if you look at this squad now compared to what I had at the start of the season, it's chalk and cheese, and we're just going to get better. That's a certainty. We're just going to get better, stronger, and the majority of these will be here next season. And once I get that sorted out, and we'll build on that. But I say this season's not over yet. We've still got a long way to go. We've still got 12 games to go, and anything can happen.